Hey everybody, XX Nick118 here, XX Nick118, XX here, aka Nick118, or whatever you guys call me. I kind of want to make this video ranting about how I feel about how things have been going with the internet for the last, let's say, little while, due to my general concerns of what's been going on and how I simply feel about the whole Online Safety Act that the United Kingdom is doing, but also the fact of what YouTube's been pulling in terms of the whole you having to have age verified or whatever the hell that they've had planned. Which I'm just gonna say this right now. I am heavily against any sort of system that is involving the government controlling people, because the fact that these platforms, there are platforms out there that do have parental controls, and
Go. The lead is on.
I'm just gonna say this right now. I am also generally against any sort of this type of thing occur because of the fact that it can bring in more issues compared to benefits. Like, I'm just gonna say this right now. The downsides of doing this outweighs the upsides by a landslide. Like, sure, like I said, sure, it has its benefits, but
we're winning. Keep it that way.
They're just simply outclassed by everything else. There is no reason for anything to be controlling, because it's not the government's problem that some of these kids end up seeing more mature content. As it's not the kids' fault, it's the parents' fault that the kids are seeing mature content. Because and also the fact that these parents don't understand that there is the option to activate the parental control so that they can monitor their children. Because, this is simply what I believe is gonna kill the internet.
Now hold it.
And if they kill the internet, then nobody's gonna use the internet. And a lot of issues will simply occur.
Decoy incoming.
Like, and the people that agree that such things should be implemented, they simply don't understand that by doing this, they are doing more damage than good. Like, this is what we call destroying the internet. So that way people can't do anything, all because of the fact that they're simply being forced to have their age either verified or assumed, all because of the fact that this is simply something that I am therefore heavily against. Like, I am generally 100% against this entirely. And in my opinion, this is more of simply the government and YouTube trying to be controlling and not protect the children. And if they're just gonna assume that some random 20-something-year-old or even 30-something-year-old guy is a fucking child and they can't do shit except for verifying that they're not a child. Which is, again, what I am simply heavily against on what governments and what any sort of platform should be doing. Now I'm going to take this a good example of a game that I played for over a decade. Well, I'm sure everybody's heard of this. Everybody that's been in that specific games community for a while, and that would be Roblox, but shit, they have parental controls if I'm not mistaken. But not only that, but if for people to play mature games, they at least give you an option. If you want to verify that you're over a certain age, which is what I do like about what they do, is at least they give the user a choice if they simply want to verify that they are over the age of 17, which is simply what they do is that they simply use a third-party software or whatever it was that gets your ID, that could get your ID, I should say, and then they relay that to Roblox, and then once they accurately get that ID, then they can can at least give you that chance to at least play these more mature games. Which, to be fair, that is something I'd rather see them doing. Which is where I do give them credit, at least, compared to YouTube, which I'm just gonna say this now. I am heavily against being forced to verify my fucking age to some third-party software because of the fact, what if the information gets leaked? What if that data gets leaked and they find out where I live, where I am at, who I am? That is a simple issue. You do not ever want to deal with that issue.
Eyes on Semtex. Contact, hostile C4.
And that is just my biggest pet peeve when it comes to the internet.
Engaging hostile.
Now, like mentioned, where I will give credit is what is a good example of what, like mentioned, what Roblox does. To where at least it's optional. And you don't feel forced to verify, but generally saying that you could. You don't feel forced to verify your age to do anything. That is my biggest pet peeve when it comes to YouTube
Got eyes on a hostile.
and
Payback. Enemy eliminated.
just generally any platform that exists. It is generally stressful.
Guess who's back, asshole?
And it is truly stressful. The fact that us older users have to put up with this shit. And it's to be honest, stressful. Because of the fact that we don't want to waste our time doing something that we're forced to fucking do. Once I fit, we're over a certain age. Don't fucking force us to fucking verify. When
Knock it off, genius.
it's none of your fucking business to fucking ask for some damn ID. Yet alone force us to fucking verify to watch certain content. Because again, we're not fucking children.
See ya.
Incoming grenade!
Heads up. Molotov inbound. Destroyed enemy mine.
Cause shit, I haven't been a child and fuck, let me think here. It's 3 years. And in my opinion, the thing that YouTube is pulling, all they're asking for is a lawsuit.
Target confirmed.
Which is again gonna damage them even more, and you're gonna have to be forced to fucking discontinue that whole entire AI age verification. Because at this point, it's just simply not gonna work. Which I'm gonna say this now. Any trying to pull information about how old somebody is not going to work. Never will, never ever, and never would work. The only thing, and I'm just gonna say this now, to anybody that has children and are a father or a mother of that specific child, turn on your fucking parental controls on your kid's device if they have any devices. If they play any kids game, make sure to turn on, just to be on the safe side, just turn on the parental control. If they're on YouTube, just monitor what they're watching. Not only that, but actually work separate shifts. That way, if you're at work, and let's say you're married, of course, that the other person can keep an eye on that said kid, depending on who it is. While, until they go to work, which if you're already home by then that means now it would be your fucking turn to also not only make sure that you do whatever you end up doing in the house, but also to fucking monitor the kids to see what they're doing on the internet. Like with me when I was young, shoot, like I said, when it came to me playing games, I stuck to a select few games. But once I got older, then I started branching out to other games. The more mature I got. Which I'm sure some of my viewers can agree about this statement I just said. And when it comes to the whole payment processors, sure, they're trying to make it harder for people to get into games, to get buy games that have illegal activities, but in a way though, some of these developers simply don't do it to tell people that saying that doing it is a good idea. Some of them simply do it because they need money to help support themselves, such as Rockstar, who helps develop GTA 6, well, GTA 5, and is soon to release GTA 6 sometime next year. Now, with what they're doing, which is eventually what they're going to be doing, which is age verification via ID, which I'm going to say this now, I do like what they're going for, especially the fact that they're trying to stop kids from playing a mature game, but at least they don't force people to stick it down their, just basically stick it down their throats. Like with me right now, I'm like, will I probably verify just so I can play GTA 6? Sure.
Losing Bravo.
Boom, next.
Like 100% sure.
This
is Avenger. Target WER. Weapon hatch.
Hand cannon running.
And as for Call of Duty, I'm honestly not sure how they're gonna do with such a system.
Concussion grenade located.
But I'm sure they're gonna find a way to work with the regulations. But though, yeah, like mentioned, when it comes to this whole internet situation, is there anything I can do about it? No. Not at all.
Down.
Losing Bravo. Losing B.
5 kills, there's your bar. It's a low one.
And
Enemy impact grenade.
there's really for sure nothing I really can do because it's just gonna happen. And there's really, like mentioned, nothing I can control, nothing I can do. And all I have to say is, to anybody that simply has kids, don't be fucking idiots and afraid, and actually monitor what the fuck your kids are doing.
Lost me.
Like, it's not hard.
Ready.
It's really not that hard.
5 kills, there's your bar. It's a low one. Contact, scrambler. Frag going out.
But, to be fair, there's, like mentioned, there's nothing I can do.
Off the grenade. Tick.
They're taking C. Taking Bravo underway.
Which, to be fair, it's what it is.
Bravo is armed. Losing B.
And yeah, it's just whatever, to be honest, at this point. And honestly, I can't. Neither could I be able to fix it either, due to the fact that there's nothing I can simply do.
Close air now. Breaking out rocket launcher.
At all.
Enemies down.
And as for how I, like mentioned, feel about the whole problem, can I control it? No.
Tally shock charge.
But do I think it's unfair? Yes. And there's, like mentioned, nothing I can really do about the situation. And as for how I feel about some of these adults that agree with it,
I give what I
well,
can.
they got brain mentalities of idiots anyways. And as for the gaming industry,
Losing B.
in my opinion, it is rude.
Eyes on enemy. Hostile stun. Frag thrown.
And as for the drama,
Bravo.
Concussion grenade.
it's not interesting.
We're losing B.
Enemy resupply disrupted.
We lost B. They're taking C. Securing B.
And honestly, I usually try to avoid getting involved.
Taking B.
Tracking hostile.
When it comes to drama or any of that sort of crap.
Bravo zone secure. We have the edge, but don't get cocky. This shit ain't over.
And as
We're losing
for
Charlie.
my general thoughts on how games are being handled, there are some games I am pretty excited for, to be honest.
Enemy UAV
Frag
inbound.
going out.
Perfect execution. The enemy has
But
dropped
honestly,
a
it's what
kill
it's
streak.
it's what we can deal with, to be honest. So yeah, so I hope you guys kind of got my point of how I feel about the situation, and most of all, I hope you guys understand where I'm coming with, but where I'm basically coming from with this whole thing that's been going on for the last couple weeks, so about up to a month at most. And honestly, at this point, believe what the fuck you want to believe at this point, because I would rather give a rat's ass about what the fuck is going on. Nor does it really fucking bother me, to be honest. Yeah. So I hope you guys like this at least like this little video here. And yeah, just hope you are the best. And for those who are fighting against the censorship, I wish the best of you, because honestly, I do believe it's kind of unfair to censor people what they can and can't do, so on, so on. It's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Nothing you can do. Nothing your fucking neighbors could do. Your brother, your sister, your fucking parents. Shit, everybody. I don't even care if you're from Africa or if you're from China. It's still gonna fuck you over. Because the fact that the censorship is just stupid. It is dumb. And I'm sure everybody, no matter where you're from, it is the censorship that is going on. It is dumb. 100%. It is just outright dumb. And like, I'm sure that there are some people out there that are happy with what they have planned, which some of them are fighting up against the whole censorship stuff. But yeah, honestly, if I make any update videos on this, I'm sure at some point down the road I will, but I'd have to collect some information before then, before I even do start making any sort of videos about it, like to continue on about it. Because it's something I simply have to figure out. And, yeah. Again, this has been XXNick118XX, aka Nick118, aka Nick, and I will see you all next time. Peace. And see you all in the next video.